Hello children, welcome to my first audio lesson. Today we are going to do the 100 Dresses part 1 taken from First Flight and written by Elbazor Esther. The 100 Dresses. This story is a sensitive account of how a poor girl is judged and teased by her classmates. The name of the girl was Wanda Petronsky. She was a young Polish girl who had taken admission in a school of America. The story begins. It was Monday and Wanda Petronsky was not in her seat. But no one in room number 13 noticed her absence. Tuesday came. Wanda was again absent. But again no one noticed her absence, as no one was bothered to find why she was absent for 2 days. She didn't have any friends, and that's why no one noticed her absence. It was the third day when two girls, Maddie and Peggy, they did notice her absence. But they did not notice her absence as they were worried about her or they were missing her. Actually, they missed the fun they used to have with Wanda. These two girls, they often met Wanda, and Peggy would ask her uncomfortable questions. This way, they used to have fun with Wanda. Most of the children in room number 13, Wanda's class, they had names easy to say, like Thomas, Smith, or Alan. Nobody had a difficult name like Wanda Petronsky. So children found her name to be funny, and that's why she was treated differently by her classmates. And that's why she had no friends in her class. When Peggy and Maddie, they met Wanda, Peggy would ask her in the most courteous manner, "Wanda, how many dresses did you say you had hanging up in your closet?" Wanda, without showing any feelings, would answer, 100. 100? Yes, Wanda would say, 100, all lined up in my closet. Sometimes they would ask her, "Wanda, how many shoes did you say you had?" 60 pairs, she would answer, all lined up in my closet. Now all the children there, these two girls, they knew that Wanda was telling a lie. Wanda came from Boggins Heights, a place where poor people used to live. Besides, she wore the same faded blue dress every day to the school. The dress was not even properly ironed. So Peggy often wondered that why did Wanda tell a lie? Why did she have to tell a lie? Peggy, being a rich girl, she never understood the feelings of Wanda. She didn't find it wrong to ask such embarrassing questions from Wanda. But Maddie, on the other hand, was not a rich girl. She was a poor girl, and she could understand the feelings of Wanda. She knew that it was wrong to ask such embarrassing questions from Wanda, and she wanted Peggy to stop asking such questions. But she didn't have the courage, as she was afraid that if she did so, she would be the next target. So she didn't stop Peggy, and it continued. Next day, both the girls, they came early to the school, as that day Miss Mason was going to announce the winner of the drawing and coloring contest. Maddie was quite sure that Peggy would win the prize. But to her surprise, when Miss Mason announced the name of the winner, it was Wanda Petronsky who had won the prize. She had drawn 100 dresses, all brilliant, lavishly designed, and in all dazzling colors. Everybody in the class admired the dresses drawn by Wanda. Even the two girls. They were looking at the dresses and they did admire. They considered that she was a very good artist. Now they could see all the 100 dresses about which Wanda often talked. All beautiful dresses lined up in room number 13. Now children, the first part ends here. The second part I will do in my next audio lesson. Till then, you read the chapter on your own. Thank you and have a nice day.